First of all, we ain't never been set free. You got to stop telling people that stuff. Stop telling people that stuff. We was not set free. No, 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 no. Ain't no white man came around and gave me my freedoms papers and said, you Negroes is good now. We setting you free. That ain't never happened. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get this shirt, DM me. You know what I'm saying? The word Juneteenth. I'm going to send you a special link to this one. You feel me? Don't even worry about it. So that ain't never happened. That's a fallacy. That's not real. That's not reality. You know what I'm saying? What happened is we went to war for it. We went to war for it, man. And it's the best story you can tell, because anybody tell you that y'all was set free without telling the story of how we went to war, how we had to fight, how we had to kill, how we had to murder. You understand me? How we had to literally go have strategies, and we had to build, and we had to bang on these devils. You feel me? And anybody that wanted to keep us under, like, we literally had to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no sitting around. You feel me? It was real battalions and real soldiers fighting and fighting and fighting. And if it wasn't for us, the war would have not been won. If it wasn't for the black man fighting for himself, the war would have not been won. So you got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? It was a day where a black general went with like 10,000 soldiers. And he told them, he said, man, y'all ain't got to work for these devils no more. Y'all, that's what he came in. He said, y'all ain't got to work for these devils no more. You feel me? He said, man, put that down, bro. Unless he paid you, you're free. Because they didn't even know, some of them didn't even know that it was free. Because freedom is not something somebody can give you. It is only something you can take. Freedom granted comes with parameters. Freedom taken comes with absoluteness. You feel me? This is one of them days where you have to understand that we went to war for it. And the problem is that some niggas still ain't operating like they free. And they get mad at me because I be speaking on some real truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't celebrate Juneteenth with all of you niggas, because it's way too many niggas acting like, you understand me, they with us when they ain't. You feel me? Y'all gotta understand the game that's being played right now. It is a deep game that's being played, a deep psychological game that's being played. Because I'm seeing like men really show up for themselves. And that's important to say, because we show up for a lot of people, but we don't always show up for ourselves. And by the time it's time for us to show up for ourselves, we kind of burnt out and crashed out and don't really got enough energy to participate in our own salvation. You feel me? Like, black men really be showing up for everybody but themselves a lot of times. I'm talking about the good brothers that do show up. You feel me? So yesterday was a powerful event, because what we doing with the Supermind is we pushing a cognitive renaissance. You feel me? We about to have a renaissance in the culture. Like, I want y'all to understand that. But at the same time, I want you to understand that it's not just about being black. You feel me? It's about having ownership. It's about being on code. You feel me? It's about having power. Because without those things, you can't protect what you build. Without those things, you understand me, the celebration becomes escapism. But anyway, it's Juneteenth, man. It's a powerful day for our brothers, man. For those who are the freemen, the Maroons, the slaves, the Native Americans, you know what I mean? Those from different tribes, you feel me, that really survived this Holocaust of America. I am on the shirt, I'm right here. But those who survived the Holocaust of America, man, we here. And I want y'all to know something that, and I'll probably be putting this on my Substack later. There's a study that shows that black Americans have different genetic markers in our DNA that essentially have adapted and evolved over time. You know what I mean? Due to the conditions that we went through during, right, our resilience, right, in the warfare that we handled, right, during oppressive times. So literally that we've adapted, we've shaped into a different people, meaning that we have the ability for fast adaptation. The problem is we're not eating the right foods, and things like racism and things of that nature overstresses us, but we've literally become an evolved new type of people. We're an evolved new type of people, and so you got to celebrate that, because there is literally something special about you. The world doesn't give you these kind of reports, yet they study you, but they never tell you. Why would you be doing scientific studies on my ancestors and my DNA based on what I went through and who we became, but not tell me? Because they don't want you to walk around knowing you one of the mutants. You feel me? They don't want you walking around knowing that you got a special power in you. But in order to activate that, you can't be stressed out what's going on with the world. They don't want to let you know that you actually perfectly designed for the times that we living in, because you're ultra resilient in a way that no other people are. You feel me? Like, you have to understand that through the pressure, we become better. It's a very powerful, very powerful, very powerful thing, that you literally are special. So somebody lied to you and say nothing special about you, they're a goddamn liar. They try to keep you under the pressure of hate and oppression and racism and news and issues and problems, so that you don't actually tap into who you are and utilize your ability. Because now that they've made you so goddamn strong through taking you through all those battles and all that war, you will take over if they leave you alone. It's straight like that. It's straight like that. They know that. They know that if we stop oppressing them and trying to put our foot on their neck and we just let them grow, we're going to grow rapidly, wild and free. If we ain't using social media against them, they food against them, if we ain't creating warfare amongst them, if we ain't trying to give them the worst education and give them the worst poisons in their body, mind, air, soul, spirit, music, economics, spirituality, if we don't constantly keep doing this, they gonna turn into something that's completely uncontrollable. So they ain't let us get a year of peace. They ain't let us get a month of it. Because in the reality, that's all we need. But it's impossible at this point in time, ladies and gentlemen. It is impossible now. And see, with individuals like myself being able to rise, man, it's beautiful because, you know, I'm gonna let y'all in on the secret. There's a boule class that don't want to see individuals like myself rise. They not really free. They owned and controlled. And I can show you a few signs of those who are owned and controlled. You see this thing going on with Iraq, you know what I mean? Y'all can say the rest of it. Because they saying that Iraq has NWDs and they trying to do a World War 1, 2, 3s. You feel me? It's a reason why people are not speaking out against it. That's because they masters won't let them. You out there? Y'all mobbing? I want to speak, bro, real quick.
You can park the truck and I'm walking out.
I bet. It's a reason they masters won't let them. Straight up, they masters won't let them. Because they are bought and controlled and they can't say anything to go against their masters.